with great powers. No, sorry. I mean, yes, but it's not what the same. Behind a great man is a grandiose narcissist, and sometimes a less grandiose one. Hello, blissful ones. Yes, I mean, with behind a great man, a great woman, a great person, sometimes there is a narcissist. Yesterday, I was thinking how narcissists are inevitable, and I realized that they really are, because they are not your average a-hole or bitch. They really are meant to be in some place, and this place is close to some quality people, some brilliant, bright people, for a couple of reasons. So when I talk about narcissism, I have a little bit mixed feeling, because narcissistic. I mean, when I talk about narcissism, we mean people that act like the narcissistic personality disorder, which is a psychological mental disorder, but we speak more in general. But more than that, there are now, unlike 4 or 5 years ago, now there are many hundreds of videos of people that explain the narcissism in good way, so in a very clear and interesting way, from the clinical perspective, psychological, spiritual, demonic, also cosmic perspective, I mean everything. So they really explain how on your day by day daily routine, this narcissist impact your life, what you can do about it. But yeah, so I don't want to duplicate with other information about narcissists, because I mean really there are great people that talk about it. But in particular, I want to focus on what I realized, that really narcissists are an indication for how to find quality people, and I explain why. Narcissists are driven by two main push, and these are, one is the need to look good, and the other one is what the community calls the narcissistic supply. So need for look good, I mean they can look good, I mean anybody can look good by a good haircut, makeup, dressing well, the car, house. I mean, but this is not the issue. This is nothing wrong with that. I mean, they don't harm anybody except sometimes themselves by doing this, but it's not a big deal. Besides, this is vanity, and then this is a deadly sin. But I mean, still don't impact other people. The problem with narcissists, they are kind of people that they know, consciously or unconsciously, they are worth nothing. So to look good, they need to associate with themselves with somebody who is really quality person, a great person. And sometimes these people don't even know they're so good, or whatever the narcissists saw in them. So this is the point. So why this is it? So when they associate with somebody who's good, they can show to the world that they're good as well, because they won the trust of these people and they help these people. And they usually may target a coworker, a classmate, a friend. They pick a spouse, and or sometimes, this is disturbing, children, their own children. They use them like an extension of themselves to look good to the world. And okay, it looks nothing wrong with that either, right? Wrong, because I mean, first of all, they hide behind the other people and they exploit other people in any of this set. But the other thing that they want, here is where the narcissistic supply comes into the picture, because they need narcissistic supply that basically we can oversimplify is need for attention. Now, this attention can be admiration, which is okay, it's a little bit selfish, but it's okay. But the problem is that they know that they're worth nothing. So the admiration that anybody can give them, including their spouse, somebody that who love them, it's limited, because once you said, okay, you look good, you did a great job, you're so cool, I mean, they cannot express more than that. So, but the narcissist, for the narcissist, the admiration and the attention is never enough. So once the admiration it's over, they want to push the limit further. How they push this limit further? By provoking reactions in the people they target. And this reaction can be anything. It can be anger, frustration, depression, suffering. Yeah, so it's we are on the verge of sadism, because these people don't care that people they love, what they need to care about, like their coworker, their resource in job, their friend, their spouse, their children. They don't care they suffer, as long as they can get a reaction out of them. So yeah, so this is the point that I want to tell. If you think, or if you know somebody who you think that is a target of a narcissist, of this kind of people that they kind of want to look good, but they over criticize the people they're associated with. Again, spouse, relatives, whatever. If you are one of these, or you know one of these, celebrate. I mean, I know it sucks, but celebrate, because it means that you are, or they are, great people. Because narcissists, to look good, they need great people, because they associate great people, they saw in you some great quality. And there is even more with that. So many people ask why these quality people can stay in association and relationship with narcissists for this long. Many people stay married to narcissists for decades, for 10 years, for 20 years. I know people personally that stayed very long married with them until they understood. Until they could get out, because they understood pretty earlier. These people have other qualities. They are patient, they are resilient, they are reliant, they are they want to help other people, they are willing to help. These are all great quality, and probably you recognize them. These are the quality of the leaders. You may have heard there is this difference between the boss and the leader. The boss is the person that give orders, just blindly, and the leader is somebody who inspires and who resolve the problem of their team, so the team can work and focus on the goal and work efficiently and trust each other and trust their leader and be inspired by them. So these are all quality of the leader. So what's the problem with this? Because the narcissist play on this quality, especially on the need to help. They show that they need some help always on something. They're always in victim mode. So and this victim mode made this person want to help. Let's help this person and then we'll figure out what to do if they get out, or probably we solve their problem, they get better. But this is just a strategy to keep hooked. So anyway, so this sucks, but this is an indication that ultimately the person who is a target or a victim of narcissists is really have leadership skills. They don't even know sometimes, because they're modest and they don't want to appear, narcissists to themselves, and they want to show off to other people. And why I'm talking about this. So part of my job is to help people in general to overcome some stressful situation. But in particular, I want to help people, this kind of people who are great people, great employee, great people in their family, they're great parent, but they are modest and they think they know they're undervalued in their setting, especially in the workplace. So I want to help these people, and I would like to make them understand that actually they can, that we need them. So they are allowed to show up their qualities and to request, for example, a raise, a better task, or a better team, or a bigger team to do their job. So I want to help these people. For some people, it's difficult to get that where I can help. So we can talk about it. Talking to me and discuss about it is free. So feel free to reach out to define a plan, possibly. But yeah, so that's what I want. I want that these people show up in their environment, because they need to know. If you listen to this, maybe you are one of these bright and beautiful people I'm talking about. You get a lot of criticism from your narcissist, who can be in the workplace, your spouse, and so this hold you back from showing up, because you're afraid of more criticism from. But sometimes something that you need to realize, that the other co-workers need they rely already on you, they are inspired for you, and they need inspiration from you. So if you hold this back, you do a bad service to your coworker and to your company. If you show up, you get a better result from yourself, from your team, and you give all, even if you need to know this, even a better service to your company. You do good for your company, your company will be grateful to you. But if the modesty is your issue, be selfish, because being selfish and being the leader and showing up is something that it's good for your company and for your coworker, if not for yourself. I'm sure that is going to be helpful for yourself as well. So yeah, that's what I want to show. And if you find this difficult, I'm here to help. Thank you. I hope this helps, and I want you all to get your bliss from your work, from your part. And let me add one more thing before I forget. This is even more true, what I said, even more true if you have a family. Don't take any step before learning something more of what's going on. And again, I can help with this if you want me to, but don't wait to take actions. Don't wait to solve the situation because you think that is gonna impact your children, for example. If you are married to a narcissist and you have children with them, don't be afraid that this is gonna impact them, because you're raising up and speaking up will help them understand what's going on. Probably will save them, because some of them may be also victim of the narcissist, and will teach them a lot about how to show up, about relationship, about parenting, about being a child. So it will be, you being the quality person that you are, will be beneficial for them. Again, I hope this helps, and have a great continuation of your day.